Hi everyone, this is Amy, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're making Oyakodon. For this dish we need half of a sweet onion. I'm using Vidalia, but use whatever onion you have on hand. This is also called Parent Child Donburi because it uses both chicken and the egg, which is a little morbid when you think about it, but it does make sense. So we're going to slice it up and set that aside. We also need to separate the whites and greens of 2 scallions. We're going to go ahead and cook the white parts of the scallion, and we're going to chop up the greens for a little garnish. I'm also using a little shiso leaf with sesame leaf because I like the flavor, but this is optional. Just going to roll this up and chiffonade this up like we would basil. Now for our broth, we need half a cup of dashi. I made this earlier. We're going to add half tablespoon of sugar, half tablespoon of soy sauce, and 1 tablespoon of sake. Give that a really good mix and set that aside. Now for the parent part, we're going to thinly slice up 1 chicken thigh, and you want to cut it against the grain. We also need 3 eggs. We need 2 whole eggs, and I'm going to separate the whites from the yolks for the 3rd egg. So we're going to save the yolk to top with. If eating a raw yolk freaks you out, just put in all 3 eggs at once. We're going to use some chopsticks or a whisk, and we're going to go ahead and mix this up really well. Now we can head over to the stove. Now I'm using an Oyakodon pan that I just bought, but just use a 6-inch pan with a lid if that's what you have. First we're going to pour in our dashi, and we're going to bring this up to a simmer before adding in our onions. We're going to let that cook for about 5 minutes till they start to become just a little translucent before adding in our chicken. Once all the chicken's in, we can let this cook for 7 minutes because we really want to cook this through. We don't want any salmonella in this house. We're going to also add in our scallion whites and give this a little stir. And again, we're going to let this cook for 7 minutes before gently pouring in our eggs, covering this up and lowering the heat because you don't want this to cook too quickly. And we're going to let this cook for 3 to 5 minutes depending on the doneness that you like of your eggs. This is done, we can shut off the heat. Now we're serving this with some rice, dumping that right on top, making sure you get all of that liquid in there as well. It's going to flavor the rice. Topping with sesame seeds, our egg yolk if you're using that, and our shiso and scallions. I could not find my furikake or I would have used that, and this is looking beautiful. Now we can go ahead and give this a taste. Just going in to mix in that yolk is going to form a beautiful silky sauce. Going in for a bite. This is savory. The eggs are soft and silky. The rice has picked up all the flavor of the broth. It is warming, comforting, and absolutely delicious. But there it is, Oyakodon. I hope you all try to make this in your home. Thank you so much for spending time with me again today. I appreciate every single one of you. If you liked this video, give me a like. If you loved it, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell if you haven't already, because I put out new videos every Thursday. Thank you so much again, and until next time, happy cooking.